Why is the press responding like this to someone literally endangering the lives of other people?
Hey Shelby Bells, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for tuning in for another video. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name's Shelby. I'm the crazy cat lady of the drama community here on YouTube. I bring you the tea 7 days a week with the help of my investigative research team, Mr. and Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty is the brains around here and Mr. Kitty is the face, which sometimes means that he brings us a little bit of clickbait. It's easy to forgive him because he's so cute. So if you like cats and you like tea, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget that all Shelby Bells ring the bell.
Okay, let's get into this drama. So before we do that, you guys, how are you enjoying Vlogmas so far? If you're not interested in hearing all of this stuff, then fast forward a couple minutes into the video. We'll get into the drama in a couple minutes here. But how are you guys feeling about Vlogmas? I'm getting some mixed reviews view-wise. Now, the comments I'm getting are all very positive and fun, but the views are a little bit wonky here. What I'm seeing by your views is that you do like the vlog style videos and me taking you along in my life. Maybe when something crappy happens to me during the day, you're into that. Obviously, I was expecting you guys to kind of be more interested in what was going on with Mr. Kitty and his vlog and stuff when he got sick, but I'm noticing you guys are more into the daily. That was my dryer, sorry. I'm noticing you guys are more into the vlog style content as opposed to maybe the shopping vlogs. And I kind of thought it was gonna be the other way around. I thought you guys were gonna be really into the shopping vlogs and maybe not so much into the daily vlogs, but you guys seem to be into the daily vlogs a lot. This is really good information that I'm gathering right now because, as you guys know, I'm a little bit tired of the drama stuff. The YouTube drama is kind of dead, to be honest. There's just not really a whole lot going on. So I'm looking for ways to branch out and do different kind of content that really speaks to me and it's fun for me. And so the daily vlogs are, they're fun and they're easy to film. And if I can remember to film them, they're easy. My life's not super interesting, but whenever anything interesting happens, I guess I could, vlog it and incorporate it into the channel for you guys if that's something that you enjoy. Your views are telling me that you like that a little bit more, but my views are definitely not for any of the Vlogmas content, not doing as well as drama videos. So let me know what you guys are feeling about that. How I know that you like it is by your comments, your engagement on the video, your likes and your views tell me a lot, and how long you're watching those videos too, because I can see all that like an average, right? So I can see if people are only watching 2.5 minutes of my video. I can see if you're watching 8 minutes of the video or whatever, like as a group, the average time watch. So that's how I'm kind of gathering and figuring out what is kind of working for me right now. So let me know in the comment section down below your feedback on Vlogmas and stuff, and please keep giving me ideas on what you guys would like to see, because I only have up until day 10 uploaded. I still have 15 more days left. I have a few video ideas, but I could use all the ideas that we can get. Keep in mind, I'm on a pretty serious diet, so a lot of the baking and stuff, I don't know. While it sounds really great and fun, I just don't know if I want to tip myself in that way to bake on camera and be tempted to eat it all. But if it's for the video, I guess I can make it and have a bite and then throw the rest out. But yeah, so okay, let's get into this video. So Jenna Ortega, if you guys don't know who Jenna Ortega is, she is the newest it girl for in Hollywood right now. She stars as Wednesday on the new Netflix series Wednesday, which, by the way, I have not started watching the series yet, Wednesday, but I hear it is fantastic and it is on my list. I just have this thing, you guys, I cannot watch several shows at a time. I am not someone who can sit here and just watch one episode of this, do one episode of this. No, I need to binge watch. That's how I watch TV, right? So right now I'm focusing on two main things. Right now I'm watching The Real Housewives of Potomac, and I'm also watching Manifest. And Manifest, I have this last season I need to get through, and I heard that I'm gonna be really disappointed with how the series ends off before the finale, because apparently we have to wait a really long time to get to the actual finale of the series, so that's going to be kind of annoying. But I can't really I can't just focus on all these different TV shows at once, right? So once I finish Manifest, I'm going to, or up until what I can before they air the finale, I'm going to watch Wednesday. And so I haven't watched it yet, but I don't have to watch it to be able to talk about this topic I want to talk about, because it has been revealed that Jenna Ortega, who stars as Wednesday, like we said, she was filming a scene for the show, and she wasn't feeling well, and so she took a COVID test. And she was awaiting the results of the COVID test as she was filming for this production, and ended up testing positive for COVID. Now, I don't know how things are where you guys are, but even over here, I live in Texas, and we are so lax about all kind of COVID protocols and all that kind of stuff now. But one thing is still in place that we do, and that is that when you think you might have COVID, you take your test, and then when you're waiting for the results, you can't talk to nobody, you can't do anything, okay? And that's why most of us around here are trying to get the rapid test results, whether you have to pay for that somewhere or whether you buy the at-home test, right? And, which I know aren't always reliable, but they're reliable, I think, to a certain degree, if you do them right, okay? The fact that this girl, because she is a girl, she's young, I mean, she's young, she's younger than me, that's for sure. And that her agent allowed her to do this, and that her, like, the people, the producers and the directors and everybody on set knew she wasn't feeling good, knew she was out to get a COVID test, and still continued to make the choice to film this scene for this show under those stipulations is beyond me. Because she ended up testing positive for COVID. So then, now she's positive, she just got the entire staff, she just exposed herself to the entire staff. And we all know, just because you say you're vaccinated, just because you've been vaccinated, does not mean that you still can't get this virus. Because it happened to me, it's happened to so many people that I know. So in my opinion, it's incredibly negligent on her part, the director's part, the producer's part, her agent's fault, everybody, for them to continue to let her film on this day when they knew that she wasn't feeling good, that she was awaiting the results for a COVID test. It's irresponsible. But the media, they're kind of talking about it in a way that makes her seem like she was sick, but she just kept going, and like she just knew she had to keep going. No, Mama, you don't need to keep going when you might have a virus that's part of a global pandemic that we had. Like, maybe you need to like relax somewhere and take a couple days off, okay? Like, now the time period is like 5 days or something. Like, I'm sorry that she's a star of your show and she got sick with COVID, but she's got COVID. We had a pandemic, okay? This thing is highly contagious. Pump the brakes for a few days, 5 days to be exact. And then when she tests negative again, get back at it. Maybe you can film the scenes that she's not in while she's out sick. That is a concept, I already know. It is a concept to switch some things around and maybe film scenes she's not in, because I'm sure she's not in every single scene in the show. So I think it's incredibly irresponsible. I don't know why the media is making it seem like it did this, like, you know, triumphant thing where she persevered through her sickness with COVID-19 and continued to work. No, that is not the message we need to be out there spreading to people. Because at the end of the day, while things have gotten a lot better on the COVID front, you know, and it's not as prevalent now, it still exists and it's still around, and we still need to take the precautions. If you feel like you might have it and you test for it, you still need to take the precautions that we've had the entire time before you find out, to make sure that you're not going to spread it to other people. Because what has not changed about this is that if you're immunocompromised or you're elderly or whatever, like, you can still catch this thing pretty bad and people are still dying from it. And I just think I think it's disappointing and a shame, and I'm not sure why the media is painting it out to be like some thing where she's just like the hardest worker on the planet because she did this. Because that just confuses me, to be quite honest with you. I don't know. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about this whole situation in the comment section down below. Oh, I have like the hiccups or something. I'd love to hear from you. Do you think that it was, you know, such a great thing that she is such a hard worker because she worked while she had COVID? Or do you think that, you know, this is just the media's way of trying to push this new girl on us as the it girl, and that, you know, she really made a poor choice with this? I'm not going to say this makes her canceled and the worst person ever. I'm not going to say that. But I will say that this is a really immature, irresponsible decision on her part and everybody's part. But at the end of the day, it comes down to to the individual that has the illness to take care and protect other people around them and themselves. And she wasn't willing to do that. So she has a voice. She could have said, no, I'm not doing this. She could have said, hey, I'm sick, I can't do this. Hey, I'm gonna wait for the results of my test to come back. And she didn't do that. So I think that's worth mentioning and really like worth noting that she did not make any efforts to change it or do anything different. So anyway, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. And aside from that, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of all my future videos when they do post. Remember that all Shelby bells ring the bell. And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, YouTube should be suggesting a couple more down here for you to choose from. So I'd love it if you did that. And aside from that, I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.